Here with Kenzie Church for this week's Regal's Rundown. Kenzie's from the women's basketball team. Off to a pretty good start this season. I know non-conference wasn't exactly what you guys had hoped, but played four really tough teams between the Moorhead tournament and Hawaii. But just talk about how you guys felt about non-conference and first off, just non-conference.
Well, it's just exciting to kind of start the year off. We practiced for so long before we actually play a game, but it's really fun to play against other teams because we're so used to playing in our conference. So it's really nice to see how we match up against like Michigan and teams in Hawaii, and just to see how much different they play and see how we can adjust to their different styles.
Talk about that trip to Hawaii. You got to play two really tough teams and actually had a really good Hawaii Pacific team on the ropes, but just kind of late they took the game. But just talk about that trip in general. I was along as well, and I know it was a really good time just to, not only the games we got, but just the great people that we met down there, and also just the setting as well.
Yeah, it was a great team bonding experience, and of course the weather was amazing. But just to get to practice down there and see the sights and that whole area was just new to us, and it was just cool to have a few days to adjust and relax and then focus right before the game, and then just end the trip with two good games.
Absolutely. And then you get back and go right into conference play against Bemidji last weekend. You guys end up getting a very big win against a rival to start out the conference season. Just how big was that to start on such a positive note against a team in Bemidji that historically has given us some problems over the years?
Yeah, it felt really good to start off the conference games with a win, and Bemidji's kind of our rival down the road, and Coach has some history with them, so it's always extra special for him too when we win that game. So it just felt great to play against a team in our conference and start off on a good note.
Absolutely. Now you get to two more tough opponents this weekend at home. First time you guys have played at Lee Soccer so far this year, but Duluth tomorrow and then St. Cloud on Saturday. Just what do you expect this weekend with two tough opponents at your own place?
Yeah, they're both really good teams. They play very similar. They're both very physical and tough, so that's what we've been focusing on in practice this week. Just don't back down and kind of hold your ground and show them how hard we've been working and kind of see how we match up.
I know the last 2 years have kind of been tough for you. Two injuries pretty early on into the year, like you said before we went on camera, right around this time.
Mm-hmm.
Just what are you looking to do this senior year to kind of wash out the last 2 years, because I know they have been so tough sitting on the bench for you?
Right, it's really hard to just sit on the sidelines and watch practice every day, especially when they kind of happened around the same time. So I just got to make it till Christmas break. That's my goal, and then hopefully I'll be smooth sailing. But it feels good to just work hard every day, and after you sit out, you kind of have that renewed sense of energy. So that kind of drives me to work hard every day.
Awesome. Well, I have the faith that you'll make it through this season, and good luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.